Good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Good Morning Delhi with Sartak.
That is my name. That's what you're tuned into, ladies and gentlemen. 94.3 Radio 1. And oh man, is it a day worth celebrating? Because, we come into the studio, we play the songs. We love the music by the musicians, and then sometimes we get the magicians to be in the studio. First of all, of course, the objective interviewer will come a little later. For now, it's just a rabid fan wanting to tell you just how grateful he is that you actually consented to come to the studio, Mr. Trilok Gurtu. I have been a fan ever since I can remember, ever since I heard Shobhaji sing Aaj More Ghar Aaye Balma to your music on The Glimpse, to getting Anjali Kijo to sing those fantastic African rhythms, to Robert Miles's album, to you describing how in the 70s, without the digital world, you actually used to do multiple parts, and that just blew my mind. And I'm talking too much, so sorry, but it's just such an honor, sir.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Pleasure.
You're here because Delhi is very fortunate to have you back performing on a live stage after a very, very long time.
Yes, I was here last time 8 years ago with Nishad Khan and Larry Coryell.
Ah, yes, of course. In case you're into jazz, you'll know Larry Coryell's absolutely phenomenal guitar playing. If you're not, just search for it and search for Feet. And then you'll know. There's some beautiful music there. That's absolutely phenomenal. And this time also there's a bit of a surprise for the audiences. Yes.
Yes, I hope so. I will do justice.
It's been a while. It's been a while since the 70s when I'm told, in my very strong Wikipedia research, they told me that you would listen to music and because overdubbing was a concept that was alien to you, you would actually do all the parts yourself.
Yeah, I didn't know. This was, I think I had to do some cover. Mm-hmm. And I had to come up with the cowbell part, and I didn't know how it was done. So it was good that I started learning all the parts, and that really helped me, because I've not studied drums.
Sure.
I've just studied what I was taught by my mother.
Shobhaji wanted you to play the tabla.
I always played tabla with her. I always did, always. And the part was, for us Indians to remember that it was a different time zone than what we go through.
Sure.
It was like to be a tabla player, or जो हिंदी में बोलते हैं अपनी संस्कृति, अपने जो instruments है.
Sure.
I would never say I'm a tabla player. I had to speak English. If I spoke my native language, it was not very, especially the ones who controlled it was the Parsis and the Catholics, because they had all the the vinyl and everything. They got it.
Sure.
I had no choice, and we had to go through them. So I had to cater. And so I had to play. If I enjoyed playing all kinds of music, it doesn't matter. But they didn't consider me playing as a drummer, because I was playing the drums like tabla.
And there lies the story. And what a fantastic story. There's just so many questions in my head, Trilok sir. But there's also this real strong greed to have you play for us. So will you play a little piece for us?
Yes, sure.
literally no recognition here, which is when you decided that you wanted to go out of the country, and then nothing much, just 8 times that downbeats called you drummer of the year. I've also told there's this whole story about the fact that you said that you don't want to participate anymore because you wanted other people to to get. How true or false is that story?
No, but it was at that time a very peak time. You know, it was very strong competition, and I never thought, and I never played music. I love music. It's like what you say. You do it because there is my Sadguru told me, if it's going to take you there, music, do it. It means me, if you reach the goal where you're supposed to go, you can take it which way you want.
Sure.
If you know who you are, if you're going to do that, means if you use it spiritually,
Sure.
do it. I never thought about fame or anything. I was just doing it because I was taught that music is a form of reaching God. So that's what the whole thing of feel this emotion. So it happened naturally that I had also got a Grammy playing with Omar Portundo
Of course.
from Buena Vista, but I forgot. I didn't even go. I didn't even care about it because it's really nothing.
Sure.
This thing is for something for Americans.
Yeah.
Just to give you a little, cookie and say, oh yeah, we are very secular and we are very loving people.
Sure. But the fact remains that the absolutely eye-wateringly brilliant stuff that has happened with John McLaughlin and Kai Eckhart on the bass and you, it was incredible, wasn't it? And then of course there was Tabla Beat Science as well. But
Tabla Beat Science was with Bill Laswell.
With Bill Laswell, yes, absolutely.
I never played with Tabla Beat Science with Zakir.
With not Zakir, absolutely. No. Yeah, it needs that was Talvin and Karsh, if memory serves me right.
I did all this before.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so
therefore.
in that, what I meant to say was that you were one of the pioneering ones as far as the fusion aspect of it was concerned, but you never really underlined it because you were too busy making music.
No, I never thought about it. I never thought about that. That music is any different. I mean, I've spent a lot of time in Africa also.
Sure.
And I never felt. What I felt is, ये कुछ अलग ही नहीं है. It's only what I felt is our music is so strong that I can play with anybody.
And I think that's what happened with African Fantasy, didn't it? I mean, there was Anjali Kijo singing for you. There was Kai Eckhart on the bass, and those
Umu Sangare was there.
Umu Sangare was there
from Mali.
These are essentially giants in the world of world music, and you played with them. Was it difficult cracking the code in that sense, making the circuit?
No, I think it was misunderstood. People were not ready for this kind of a sound, India and Africa. Some people loved it. Some people said, why do you want to do this? Like what happened to my first CD, Usfret, with my mother. Why do you want to do this? You're contaminating everything. And I said, I think your mind is contaminated, not the music. So, and then later on, after 5 years, everybody understood, and everybody wanted to do. But Angelique and Omu said, wow, this is something, at least somebody who understands our music, who brings all the cultures together, and India and Africa is
absolutely
nothing better than that, But Indians were too late in getting it.
The reception was a little cold.
Yeah.
But we are just basking in the warmth of your melody, Trilok sir. It'd be absolutely fantastic if you could play one more piece for us.
Okay, I'll play something African.
Yeah. That's Trilok Gurtu, ladies and gentlemen, in our studio playing African rhythms for us. And can it get better? Maybe at some point of time it can. But for now, we just very, very happy that we've got Trilo Gurtu here with us and you're listening as well. So really, get the corner of the lips going a little wider, won't you?